Calm. This is Romick. This is Eddie. Be careful, guys. Be careful. Atlanta Hawks.
My Atlanta Hawks.
Your Atlanta Hawks.
Your
You're from there.
Hometown Atlanta Hawks.
Pick your favorite player right now and go with it.
Joey Harrington.
How about from the Hawks? Let's try the Hawks.
The Hawks. Black Hawks or Atlanta Hawks?
Just the Atlanta
Just
Hawks.
a Hawk.
How about before the time runs out?
Andre Dawson, the Hawk?
So Eddie, Joe Johnson. They got him from Phoenix a few years ago, hasn't panned out.
What do you mean he hasn't panned
I'm not
out?
talking to you.
No, hold on.
I'm not talking to you.
You're done with this segment. How is he not panned out?
I'm gonna say this about Atlanta.
Go ahead.
Okay, and I'm
Say this about Aura
I'm not
first.
talking to you.
I'll say this about Aura. He knows nothing about sports.
Yeah, that's good.
But I'm gonna say this about Atlanta. You know, slowly I'm starting to like the makeup of this team. All right.
Very slowly.
It's kind of cool. Okay, well, let's go down the list here. They got Josh Childress, quick, what college?
Stanford, go ahead.
Wow.
Go ahead.
Okay, because
See
I don't
how
know that.
fast. Well, I don't know. I heard him say.
Okay,
it.
because the guy doesn't have no.
And I heard you go like this.
Let's
with
just
your
talk about the team right now. Eddie.
No, I am. Josh Childress, they got, who's a solid player. He's okay. Give the guy some time. He's getting better and better.
weak.
Okay, don't give me he's weak. Okay, I'll tell you who's weak. You know who's weak? Gary Grant is weak.
The
Okay.
actor or the fucking...
No,
basketball
you're thinking
player?
Hugh Grant.
No, I'm thinking Cary Grant. But
No, but let me finish. Hold on, I'm not done. I'm not done.
Go ahead.
Al Horford.
Are you going to go through
I
the
can't
whole
wait.
list or can we
No,
all
I'm not
comment
giving
on
you the
it?
whole list. I'm just going to tell you right now.
Go ahead.
Al Horford, solid pickup. The guy's going to be a stud out of Florida. And then you got Acie, you got a couple of like good players, young players, up and comers. It's going to be a fun team
So
to
you
watch.
need the
That's all I'm
unproven
saying.
rookie and two unproven rookies.
I'm not saying
and
they're
Josh
making the
Childress.
playoffs and winning a
And that's why
championship.
we
I'm
should
saying
like the Atlanta
I'm
Hawks.
Let me tell you
starting
that.
to like the
Go ahead.
makeup of the team.
First of all,
talk
Joe
about
Johnson
that.
trade with Phoenix has panned out.
To what?
The guy's a solid scorer, which they were sorely lacking.
What has he done for the team? I want to
Okay,
see
he has
like
nobody around him.
They're so far from playoffs.
I understand that. Billy Knight is one of the most heinous GMs in the
How many
history of
years do I
GMs.
have to wait to cheer up?
You're
the
gonna have to
Hawks?
wait a while. You're gonna have to
We
wait a
got
while.
Josh Smith who can only
Is that the
dunk.
same Billy Knight?
Ooh, hold on.
Hold on.
Josh
Who
Smith.
can only dunk? Is
Yeah,
that what he said?
That's what he
I'm
says
saying.
about everybody. This guy can only dunk. This guy, if you can only dunk, but yet you score 20 plus points a game, then so be it.
Okay.
It doesn't matter. Shaq has made a career out of only dunking.
No, he gets
Hey,
awards too.
You're
Let's not
preaching to
get
the
away.
choir, buddy.
Josh Smith is improving every year. This guy's the best player on their team. This guy is
He
a
is that,
stud.
but that's what it says about their team.
This guy is a stud. Josh Smith is going to make the All-Star team. Atlanta Hawks are improving. I love their draft that they had. Al Horford and Acie are good pickups. I know, I'm agreeing with you. I'm agreeing with
They're
you.
not proven.
Get your hand out of my face.
I'm sorry. All right. Who else we got? We got Joe Johnson. I'm not a
Don't
big...
forget about Tyrone Lue. Mister, we can't get rid of this guy.
How is this guy making
I'm so
scoring
sick
11
of
points a game?
How is this guy in the league? I don't
Making
understand. The guy
$6 million
sucks on every team he goes
$5
to, and he gets like $5-6 million a year.
It's a Laker hype. That's what it was.
It was the
One
Laker.
thing that I think has set the Atlanta Hawks franchise back maybe 5 years.
Dominic not getting into the Hall of Fame?
That he's in.
Okay, then we're cool.
Drafting Marvin
Dominic not in the
Williams.
top 50?
That's big.
Alright.
Drafting Marvin Williams over Chris Paul. Set this team back 5 years.
Yeah, Marvin Williams with his 3 rebounds and like 12, 13 points a game isn't cut.
He's shown flashes. He's shown flashes, but I mean,
He's one of those athletic.
But they got AC Law because of that.
I like Acie
So
Law.
they wouldn't have gotten AC Law if they didn't get Chris
Yeah,
Paul.
but
True, but I
Chris
think
Paul's a stud. I
Chris Paul is a
understand.
stud.
But
Acie
let's
Law.
see how it pans out.
AC
It's
Law
one
can
of those.
only dream to be Chris Paul.
Listen, it's one of those you never know. You know, Chris Paul might be awesome in his early career, and then
He
he'll
is.
kind of fade out early, where someone might last longer. You never know. Things
You're
happen.
giving me too many scenarios, though. I'm
I'll
talking
give
like
you-
right now.
One scenario.
You will trade. You'll take Chris Paul right now as he is over what AC Law could ever be. Chris Paul is a Mac. He's one of the best point guards
I
in the
agree
league.
that it was a mistake taking Marvin Williams. That's not.
Yeah,
what
but
I'm
it's not a
saying.
good thing that they took him so they didn't get AC Law.
No,
Chris
but I'm
Paul's
saying things
awesome.
work
The
out.
problem with the
way.
Hawks, they have
right now.
That's funny.
problem with the Hawks. They have too many players occupying the same position. Up front, they got Marvin Williams, Sheldon Williams, your boy from Duke,
Yeah, but
Al
He's
Horford now.
weak too. That's another
Sheldon
Duke.
Williams.
That's another Duke guy that hasn't amounted to anything.
Duke guys just don't make it in the NBA.
Can we talk about Salim Stoudemire? Did we forget about
I
him?
don't want to talk about him. He's a thug.
Why not?
That's what he is.
Why not? He's not a thug.
It's gonna come.
Has he really had a chance? I
He's
mean,
gonna
the
come
guy's a gunner.
score 11, 12 points a game
Can't
and he
really
gets
shoot.
He's too small.
I don't know. He could shoot in college.
Everybody can shoot in college, Ed.
You couldn't shoot in college.
Division III school says I can.
Which school was
Cal
that?
Lutheran.
Cal Lutheran is Division 2.
After I left, they moved up.
Not to mention, they rejected their application.
Let's
when they
move
found
on
out he couldn't write his
to.
own name.
You know, I'm trying to think who they had down low. Lorenzen
Go ahead.
Wright.
Go ahead.
The thing with the Hawks is
How's Wright still in this league?
Lorenzen Wright is only 30, 31 years
He
old.
plays like he's 41.
He does.
So he's like 10 years younger than Ara, is what you're trying to say.
True.
12 actually.
And wasn't he on the Clippers?
He was.
About 15 years ago?
And
was.
15 times.
The thing with the Hawks is, I think they're the youngest team, or one of the youngest teams in the league. They're heading in the right direction. Nowhere near sniffing the playoffs.
I think they need to look and see how the Bobcats are
Wrong.
improving their team.
Forget
I
about
think the
Bobcats.
Bobcats are a better team than the Hawks.
Well, forget about them, but
Okay,
they
go.
can be compared, and mark my words, to the Chicago Bulls. Young players,
What year?
good chemistry, just the last few years. You know, am I wrong, Romick? You got my back? If everything gels and if people have decent
A
years,
lot of things have to go right.
Wow.
A lot.
but not next year, not next year.
In
Give them
8
2
years,
years. No,
8
give them
years.
2
But I'm gonna say
Why are
this.
you hating on Atlanta so much? This is your hometown, dude.
The Hawks,
speaking the truth.
they're
That's
two
why.
players. They're two
Onthebuzzer.com,
players
go on and
away.
tell these guys what idiots they are again.
2 players away from doing any damage in the East.
Like what kind of players? Like Kobe
Oh, can we
Bryant,
talk about
Shaq?
this
Like
also?
Nick Young?
There was a lot of rumors going around draft night, before draft night, that the Hawks had a chance to get Amari Stoudemire, but since their ownership is in such disarray, they turned it
They
down.
couldn't take on the big contract. That's
Listen,
why.
I think that's crap. If you got a chance to get Amari Stoudemire, you're gonna get him.
It was never going to
So
happen.
it's never gonna
I
happen.
agree.
So don't blame management for that one.
That's what I hear. That's what my sources indicate.
Blame yourself
It was a fart in the wind.
for not showing up to their games where they need fans over there.
That's Atlanta is just I don't know. It's a bad sports town.
It's a bad sports town. Where are you guys? Why aren't you
They're
putting up
college
seats?
football. They support the Yellow Jackets. They support the Bulldogs, but that's it.
Not even the Braves.
They don't support the Braves. They don't support the Hawks. They don't support the Thrashers.
The Falcons.
But they're,
The Falcons.
but they're very much
It's a
into
football
college
town.
football. It's a college football.
Yeah.
town.
That's not an excuse. I don't care, guys.
Well,
so you
predictions.
I say last in their division.
Not last. I think they're going to surprise a lot of people. They're going to be better than people think. Playoffs. I think they're a couple of years away. But I'm telling you, I like them.
Last in their division. Better than the Bobcats.
Didn't you hear me say not last?
Better than
I
the
say
Bobcats?
better than the Bobcats.
That's
not
it.
not the playoffs.
Pretty close to the Bobcats. Probably better.
I'd say far chance.
But going to be a fun team to watch.
I
I'll
agree.
take that. I'll take that.
Josh
I'll take
Smith.
this. I'll take
Pick
this.
him up on your fantasy team, Josh
Onthebuzzer.com.
Smith. What?
My bad, dude. Get me. Hit me. Watch us.
Base.